think Dame Dash could have came at it differently. And besides trying to sun up, and my New York niggas, y'all know what I mean, sun up the Breakfast Club and try and big boss him. I think if his delivery was different and he came out differently and he didn't have such a big issue with Charlamagne, I think he could have actually dropped some gems. But because he couldn't get out of his emotional fervor with that he had with Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club, his delivery, his knowledge that he was trying to bring down to the YNs and to the unks, it didn't work out. So I'm 50-50, to be truthfully honest. I ride with Dame Dash on the knowledge that he was given, but then I also ride with the Breakfast Club on how they were saying, yo, your delivery and how you came in the studio and was barking and trying to demand things was wrong. You know what I mean? Both sides were wrong, but both sides had a given point.
What you think, Sam?
What I think, Dame tried to flex his muscle because there's been so many people that came on there and checked Charlamagne on his own show, basically, and Dame wanted to show that he was that type of guy. The wrong part about that is I got to get a little bit more educated on it. Is I don't think he would have did that to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think Dame was wrong on his approach. Like O said, I think he was really wrong on his approach. I also do think that he was telling Charlamagne, which I ain't gonna call him the other part of his name. I think he was telling Charlamagne, like, yeah, you built your platform on trying to destroy people, and I don't think you're the person to be standing up for my culture. Like, I understand that too. So but just like I would say to anybody else, and I've learned as I got older, your approach speaks more than your actual words most of the time. And if you had a different approach, I think it would have came off a little bit better, and more knowledge would have been able to be sucked in versus the angry, I'ma check you cause I'm the man now, cause I got this. I mean, but to each his own. Like he say, he got an OG behind him, and I'm sure that OG is like, hey, we could have did this a different way. He ain't gonna say it out front, but right afterwards, like me, you doing something crazy, right then I got your back. Later on, I'm gonna talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So to say it, I'm more of a cause I really couldn't get I really didn't get Charlamagne like trying to stand up for itself. Only thing I got from him is like, oh, you don't like gay people, so he tried to grab a talking point to try to
Right.
destroy Dame with, but and that's what I mean. So I would go his approach was wrong. Everything he was saying, except for calling the man gay, even if he think that way, tell the brother like how he make himself look to other people, and you don't got to put it out there like that. This is how you look, bro. This is how you're not the spokesman for our people because of these things. So that's how I think he should have took it, but it is what it is. But I'm leaning more toward he was wrong.